Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is...
I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living, and today we're going to be making a quick meal. It only takes about 30 minutes or less to make this meal, and it's going to be Italian sausage and rice. And this recipe, originally it was called Italian beef and rice, but today we're going to be using what we have on hand, and we just happen to have a pound. This was frozen of Italian turkey sausage. And so this is what we're going to be cooking with this meal today. We've never used this brand before. It's called Festive. So we're going to give it a try and see how it turns out. Let me go ahead and get the sausage in here first and get it started cooking. Okay, and I'll have to go wash my hands because when you deal with turkey, you don't want to not wash your hands. Be right back with you and we'll get this started cooking. Okay, and I had just a little bit of olive oil in the bottom so it wouldn't stick. I'm going to add my onions to it real quick. And this is 1/2 of a yellow onion that's been diced up. Marie and I made a very similar recipe to this last year, and I'll put a link in the description below if you want to go check it out. It was a Mexican beef and rice casserole, but we actually cooked it in a skillet similar to how we're doing this. And like I said, today this is going to have the Italian flavor to it, and we're hoping it'll turn out real good. Okay, it's going to take just a few minutes for this to brown up, and as soon as my turkey gets browned up, I'll be back with you. Okay everyone, my turkey is almost done here. It does have a lot of liquid on it. I'm going to go over here and drain the excess liquid off of it. And if you're making this recipe, you could just use regular pork sausage, or you could use beef if you wanted to. This is just what we chose to use today. Like I said, we had this on the shelf out there in the freezer, and we wanted to use it. Okay, let me get this drained, and I'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes. Okay, I've got this drained down now. I'm going to start adding my other ingredients. First thing I'm going to add is 1 can of petite diced tomatoes, and these are the Italian style, so that'll give it a little more Italian flavor. And then I'm going to add, this is about 1.5 cups of frozen peas and carrots. And you can put any vegetable that you want to put in it. That's just what we chose today. I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of rice, and this is white long grain rice. It's not the pre-cooked instant rice. This is regular rice. And then for my seasonings, I've got garlic salt, I've got oregano, basil leaves, and I've got black pepper. All the ingredients will be in the description below for the seasonings. And then my last ingredient, it calls for 2 cups of broth, and this is 1 can. That's almost 2 cups. So we'll go with this, and if I need just a little more, I add some water to it for some liquid if I need it. Okay, let me get this stirred up real good. And I like the way it's looking, and I like the way it's smelling. It don't have too strong of an Italian smell to it, so we may add some more Italian seasoning to the top of it when we get through. Okay, I've got it stirred up real good, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover this and bring it up to a boil, and as soon as it comes up to a boil, then I'm going to reduce the heat and let it just simmer for about 18 to 22 minutes, depending on how long it takes for that rice to get good and tender. So just as soon as this comes up to boil and we get it cooked, I'll be back with you. Okay, I'm back now, and this has come to a boil, and so I'm getting ready to cover it up. Since it has got hot and come to a boil, I'm really enjoying the flavor of it. It smells good. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it, and I'll reduce the heat. And I'm going to set my timer over here for 18 minutes, and I'll come back and check it, see if it's ready. As soon as it's ready, next step, I'm going to put some mozzarella cheese on top of it. But as soon as we do that, it'll be ready to eat. So we'll do a taste test. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I went ahead and let mine cook for 21 minutes. I tasted of it at 18 and the rice wasn't quite done. So I let mine go 3 extra minutes. I'm going to set it over here because all that steam will get in my camera lens up here if I don't. Okay. Sure does look good and smells great. Let me set it back up here now so that you can see it. And hopefully all the steam won't get in the lens since I got the lid off. But that looks great. And when I tasted of it just now, the flavor was fantastic. I was thinking that I might put some more Italian seasoning on top, but that's not going to be necessary. Okay, I got this cut off. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top of it. Let me smooth it out just a little bit more, so it'll lay on there nice and smooth. And I've got my microphone over here in a different location, so I hope you're able to hear me all right. Okay, I think I'm going to set this up over here again so it won't continue to cook. These are little stovetop burners or countertop burners. They stay hot for a long time after you turn them off. And then I'm going to put some parsley on top of it. And Marie just walked in here.
It really smells good.
Can you see it from where you are, Marie?
Yeah, and I can smell it. It really smells great.
It looks good too. Okay, let me cover it up. I'm gonna let it sit here covered for about 2 or 3 minutes. Just give that cheese time to melt. When it comes back, I'll make us a plate and we'll do a taste test. Marie, you gonna do a taste test with us?
Yeah, but I don't want to be on camera. I've been back there cleaning up the bedrooms.
Okay, well, we'll give you a pace this time. But hopefully you was able to hear Marie. She said she'd been back there cleaning bedrooms today. And so, but we're gonna do a taste test in about 2 or 3 minutes as soon as this melts down. Okay, everyone, I'm back. The cheese has melted. It looks fantastic.
And like I said before, it really smells great.
Let me see if I can dip some out without all this cheese stringing everywhere, because I know it's going to be real stringy. Looks good, Marie. Smells good. Okay. Okay, so there's Marie's plate. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. Marie, we'll let you do a little taste test while I make my plate. Oh, it's hot, so be careful.
All right.
And if y'all hear a lawnmower, I think our next door neighbor just started cutting grass. I just heard it crank up.
Calvin, that is amazing.
Is it good, Marie?
For a one-pot dish in the summertime, this is great. I love all those flavors.
Okay, and this is my plate. And let me get a little quick taste of it and see what I think about it.
It's got plenty of flavor.
Yeah, when I tasted it about 4 or 5 minutes ago, before the rice was done, I could tell then it had plenty of flavor.
If you have a lot of rice, you want to make a good dish, this is the dish to make.
Okay, I like that now. The Italian flavor is good in that. I do. I like that, Marie. Now, I will recommend that, we made it with turkey sausage because we had turkey sausage on the shelf. But Marie and I was talking, we are going to try to improve the foods that we eat, and turkey sausage is supposed to be a little more healthier than pork sausage. So if you want to make it, you may want to use regular pork sausage. I don't know how much difference it would make, but that bite I just had was fantastic. I enjoyed it.
You could probably even use hamburger meat.
Oh yeah, you definitely can use hamburger meat with it. Okay, but that's how it turned out. It looks great. It tastes great, and I definitely recommend it.
I do too. It is delicious.
So let me see if I can close this video out for Marie. Y'all have a great week. We appreciate you watching our video, and do what you love and love what you do. Bye everyone.
Bye everyone.
Open up the window. I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold when the autumn